Okay. Welcome back to the live stream. I'm trying to figure some stuff out. I want to try to get I don't know, I think there's a way to get better quality. I don't mind 720, but definitely not my preference here. I like to go big or go home, you know? You guys feel also how do you guys feel about the lights? Okay, so I guess 720 is all I can get. That I don't understand. My camera 4K camera. So, anyways, okay. Let's hop into the stream right away then. So, first thing is first. Oh, I'm not even full. Holy smokes. Let's make this full screen. And then wait. Oh, so that's not even. Oh, so I literally. Oh, I gotcha. I see what it is. I see. So yeah, the whole. Yeah, that whole. It's yeah. I see. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do that, and then I will find something here to do. Actually, hold on. How do you guys like me on the here? Let's see. What if I? So I'll keep this bright, but what if I go to something a little whiter? Do you guys like the white? I can do bright white, or I can do about the midway, and then hold on. How about that? Is that better? Is that might draw me out a little bit more. How am I looking on stream? I don't know. I like it. Maybe. Or nah, we'll go bold. We'll go all the way. What's the next one? Yeah, there we go. Very white. It is very white. At least with I don't know why my hat keeps getting flipped up. So, okay. Let's find something to do. Okay, okay, let's see. Maybe Madden decided to reinstall here. Oh, you know what? I know what we were doing before I left. We were talking about NFL teams. So maybe we can go back, re-look around the I just wish that this could be done here. Or what we could do is I could potentially edit on stream. So go through and just edit the video while I'm live streaming, which wouldn't be a big problem here. So I could like make my video now and then do the live stream there. No, but then you know what? I feel like I'd get too distracted. You know? You feel? Um, let's see. I'm gonna go into Origin here because you guys can't see what I'm doing. It's all on my screen. Okay, well I guess that's yeah. No, don't do that. I don't want that. Yeah, mute you. EA app. Well, bummer. Bummer. Absolute bummer. Oh boy. Okay. Now, you know what we're going to hop into? Because I don't talk much about it, but we're going to actually go into the draft. We're going to look at prospects here. Oh, yeah, I just literally talked about how we were going to talk about teams, and then we didn't. So, uh, I don't know I don't know what I'm doing. But, so, anyways, Let's go into the draft prospects here. So let's go into mock draft 2022. Let's see here. NFL. NFL. Okay. So, I'm not going to lie. Let's see. CBS Sports mock draft. Let's see who they got. So, number one, they have Aiden Hutchinson going to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Kayvon Theobiduax. I have no idea. how you pronounce that name. Thebadax? I have no idea. What the heck? I thought there was another guy that was supposed to go in the... I thought there was another guy that was supposed to go second, and now I don't even see him on here. Anyways, I have... Oh, these are all different people's mock drafts. Okay, I guess. So, I guess we're going to see what people need, and then we'll kind of go from there. So, another thing we can do is we can do like a random team, you know, the team wheel and stuff like that. I wonder if do they have that team wheel, to be honest, on how to build a stream, have my face, have everything all set up here. So, when it comes time, we'll get into this. So, anyways, let's go back to the whole college draft here. So I'll bring you boys into this. That way you guys can see it. Let's see. Where do we want me? Do we want me down in the corner? That's probably fine, right? Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. So, that is the Lions. Okay. So like I said, to start out, Michigan State, right? Or what the heck? Aiden Hutchinson is probably looking like he's probably going to go first overall, but, you know, I am not entirely sure. So it's between, like, these two guys, I guess. Let's see what I agree with. Okay, so, you know what? I'm going to go with the first one here, just because it's right here. So I do think defensive end is a priority for Jacksonville Jaguars, but I do think offensive line is also something that they need. So if they don't get an offensive lineman in like the free agency, I could see them totally going for a offensive lineman here instead of Aiden Hutchinson. But I mean, you kind of got to pick your talent since there's not a lot here. And they do have, do they have another pick? Oh my gosh, what just happened? Do they have another pick in the first round? They do not. I think they probably go first then in the second round, but who knows? So, anyways, with the Jacksonville Jaguars, we have Aiden Hutchinson going first. I could see that totally happening. I think that's probably true. Or Evan Neal. I do agree with either one of these. I think, oh, that's what he is, a senior. So I could see him picking either a offensive lineman or defensive end. And then same with Detroit. I actually think they need more of a defensive end. So if they could take Kayvon or Aiden Hutchinson, whichever one's left for them to be able to take, I think they should probably go defensive end here. So, and then, you know, closer to the draft and everything like that, after I do my research, I definitely will probably have more of a, you know, better mock draft for you guys. So don't you guys worry. I'll probably have a video and everything all edited for that when time comes. Who's Dakota? Hey, Dakota Ori. What's up? What is poppin'? Okay. Safety, Kyle Hamilton. Well, I could definitely see Kyle Hamilton going to the Texans. I think safety is a strong suit for him. I mean, running back, like I said, this is a very weak quarterback draft. And so you kind of got to take what's there and stuff like that, the best that's there. But safety would not be a bad option. I could, you know, cornerback-wise, I think they could probably use more cornerbacks. I don't know how their linebacker situation's looking, so that could also... They kind of just... Whatever is great. Like, yeah, that's probably the best option for them. So anything that's really going to be a good player, good addition for them. So that's not too bad. For the Jets, offensive tackle, definitely need a better O-line. I wouldn't mind if the Jets drafted like a defensive back or anything as well. That might be something good that they want to look into. So, but offensive tackle would be a good pick. So, Evan Neal for the New York Giants. Offensive line, oh my gosh, do they need to fix that? That that should be their main concern. So if they don't get Evan Neal, they should get the next best offensive lineman. And of course they have him projected to draft 2 offensive linemen in the first round, in the first 10 picks. Wow. Yeah, I would say that offensive line should be their best. So they have Matt Corral off the board first. You know who I think? I think it should be Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett's probably better. But I'll have to watch some footage and everything on Matt Corral and Kenny Pickett and everything like that. So to really get a good feel. So for cornerback, Carolina's kind of got the pieces. They got the running back. They got some defensive backs, especially just signing Stephon Gilmore. They have Christian McCaffrey, and then they got DJ Moore, that fast Robbie Anderson that they just signed and stuff. I think either this season or last season. But so your quarterback is probably going to be the best option there. You can't stick with Cam Newton, and you definitely can't go with what's his face, Sam Darnold. I mean, I think he's talented. He's just not the guy. So next up, cornerback again. They're going to draft another cornerback. Atlanta is. They could probably use it. I mean, they got one solid cornerback in the cornerback they just drafted, I think, either this year or last year. Probably one more wouldn't hurt. Now, I could see Atlanta drafting a quarterback now. So if there's a good quarterback on the board, I wouldn't mind Atlanta picking up Kenny Pickett, because they could use a quarterback to study behind Matt Ryan, and that way when Matt Ryan gets too old or has to leave, he kind of knows the system, and they want to pick something that they know they can get and develop and stuff like that. So I think the quarterback there would not be bad. Denver definitely needs a QB. I think that should be their main priority. So take whatever QB is left on the board by the time Denver gets up there. I would take it QB as their first pick. Jets, another top 10 pick. They have cornerback. Definitely agree. Andrew Booth Jr. Again, I'm not big into who's great in college. I just started watching a little bit of college football, so I'll have to watch a little bit more and stuff like that. That way, I can bring you guys the best content, let you guys know what's going on, let you guys just really get my knowledge here. So how are we doing Dakota? Saints draft the number 18th. They have the 18th pick, and that is funny because first guy has them drafting Jameson Williams. That's, if you guys don't know, that's my name, Jameson. Let's see. So yeah, Washington I think could use a QB as well. Another thing I think Washington probably could use is like cornerback. I think they could use a cornerback or maybe another offensive lineman. But quarterback, I can't disagree. Wide receiver, I don't know if Minnesota really has to take a wide receiver. If I was Minnesota, I would go linebacker maybe. Who does Minnesota have for linebackers? I don't know. I would take a linebacker, though. I would take someone on defense, either a linebacker or a cornerback for Minnesota. Who else? Not cornerback. Corner. A defensive back. Let's see. Does anyone have them taking a linebacker, or am I the only one that thinks? Yeah, I'm the only one that thinks they should take a linebacker or DB. Oh well. Next up we have the Browns. I don't really think the Browns need another wide receiver. They got Peoples-Jones, No, not Devontae. What's his name? Jarvis Landry. They got a pretty deep wide receiver core, I think. I think a linebacker though would be big. I think a linebacker would be huge for them. And I think the deep at running back, linebacker, maybe safety or cornerback. That's tough. Linebackers, the Browns got a really good depth chart, so I think linebacker would be good. Again, I don't know who he is. David Ojobo, linebacker. Yeah, or cornerbacks. For the Ravens, I would also say maybe a cornerback. So, Trayvon Walker for the defensive line of the Eagles. Definitely needed defensive lineman or some sort of linebacker. They need to get more pressure or sacks. I think they were top 3, I think, in pressures or top 10 in pressures, but no sacks. Same with the Chiefs. The Chiefs get a lot of pressure, but they weren't, sealing the deal with a sack. So it's kind of sad, but I definitely agree with that. And then look at that linebacker right after that. So these guys are, thinking on the right level. And the Eagles' O-line was pretty good. So I don't think the Eagles need to focus on the O-line as much as I think the Eagles' O-line is underrated. I don't think it's the best O-line in the league, but definitely not bad by any means. So Charles Cross, offensive lineman for the Chargers. I think that would be good. Otherwise, because they had a very awful run defense, so if they were to take like a run stopper, a great run stopper at the linebacker position, I think that would be a great move as well. The Saints can trade. The Saints could potentially trade down. I don't know what they could do to trade up. I mean, I don't know their draft stock. Let's see here. Let's see. Saints 2022 draft picks. Let's see what they got. So if the Saints have the number 8, I don't know how many they get. I mean, I know each team gets 7, and then you can add and stuff like that due to trade or, how many do they have? So right now they have the 18th and the 47th. I don't know really what they could trade for. I mean, they could give away their first and their second for like a higher draft pick. Otherwise, they can trade down because honestly, with the Saints, I think they got a really solid depth chart too. Now, they pay a lot of money to their quarterback, so I would not go quarterback. Wide receiver, though, is probably I would probably take a wide receiver here if I were the Saints. I mean, they got a pretty solid defense. So I would go wide receiver if I were the Saints. Now, I don't know which wide receiver is the best, but I would go wide receiver. Cornerback for the Eagles, agree with here. I definitely think the Eagles should take another defensive cornerback. So, O-line for the Steelers, 100% agree. Either that or maybe a cornerback, but I would take O-line first. Looks like everyone has the Steelers taking an offensive lineman. So, Patriots, either a wide receiver or a defensive end, definitely. So I agree with both of these as well. Definitely should take a quarterback and get rid of poverty Mac Jones. I'm kidding. I mean, if you really think about who he has to face, like, say the Dolphins get Deshaun Watson. Let's take the. I'm gonna go into a rant here. Okay, let's say the Dolphins get Deshaun Watson, and the Bills have Josh Allen, and then you have Zach Wilson on the Jets. Zach Wilson, honestly, is just so much more talented and gifted than Mac Jones. So say that organization gets right. Bill Belichick is the best coach in his division, but he has the worst quarterback in his division, talent-wise. And so, do you go and trade for a different quarterback, or do you take another quarterback in the draft? I'm not saying Mac Jones stinks, and I think he can win you games, but it all depends on who you're playing in your division. You can't have Mac Jones go up against Josh Allen twice a year and get his butt kicked. You can't do that. You're not going to make the playoffs that way, and even if you make the playoffs, it's like you're facing all the elite QBs at that point. You're facing Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, maybe if he's still in the AFC. And then you have some that aren't even healthy or mentioned, Lamar Jackson and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a tough call. So I would wide receiver, defensive end this draft, maybe look forward to a quarterback next year or look forward to a trade. That's just me. Raiders, cornerback probably. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they could take here. I don't think they need a wide receiver. I mean, yes, what happened with Henry Ruggs was a little unfortunate and, took away the depth. But I don't think they need a wide receiver. I don't think that's a big need for them. Maybe linebackers or cornerback. But yeah, their cornerbacks were pretty trash. So I think cornerbacks would be a good addition for them. Cardinals. Do they really need a wide receiver? I don't really think they need a wide receiver, to be honest. They have AJ Green, Rondell Moore, DeAndre Hopkins. They don't need a wide receiver. I don't know why they would take one. I would take an offensive lineman. What else do they need? I mean, maybe a DB or something. Offensive lineman, DB. So, Dallas, definitely another defensive back. I would take a defensive back. Yeah, they don't really need wide receivers. That would be the only thing I would take there. They got a good linebacking core. Maybe that or a safety. But you can always move the defensive back to safety at some point if you needed. So the Dolphins now, again, right? Did we have the Dolphins before? No, we did not. Okay. Dolphins. Definitely should work on the O-line. Defense is kind of solid. Maybe another cornerback, but definitely should work on the O-line a little bit more. The Bills. Bills are kind of solid everywhere, to be honest. Maybe some linebackers they have a weakness in their run game. Cornerbacks wouldn't be bad. Anything would really work for the Bills here. I could see a defensive back or linebacker and stuff like that. Lions. Holy smokes. Yeah, Lions, definitely wide receiver, maybe. Maybe a DB as well. But wide receiver should probably, yeah. Chiefs. You know what the Chiefs need? They got 2 solid linebackers now. Now we just need another solid edge rusher. That's who I think we should take as an edge rusher. Or a running back. I think, I don't think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is the guy for us. But, I mean, I don't disagree with a good cornerback. But I don't think we need one. I would say most on defense, we need I would say an edge rusher. That would be my pick. And then Tampa Bay, a defensive back, totally agree. Defensive lineman for Tennessee, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think I would take cornerback over that. They have a lot of sacks. They have 3 players with 8+ sacks this year. I don't think they need another defensive lineman. And then wide receiver for Green Bay Packers. Can't disagree with that. Maybe some cornerbacks or a linebacker. But okay, so that is that. Let's go to the NFL random wheel. So let's see here. So I'm gonna keep track in chat or something, right? Or can I do that? I don't know what I can do. So if you guys are just tuning in, I'm gonna build a NFL team via a wheel. So we're gonna go to Docs, right? Google Docs. Do I gotta sign into Google? I think I probably do, right? No, I don't want to take a tour. Okay, blanks. Okay, let's go QB. Running back. Wide receiver. Tight end. O-line. And then defense. Okay, so let's see here. So let's see what we can do. We're going to go. Let's spin the wheel. Okay. So, who did we? It's saying we got the Titans. But I would almost say it's on the Bengals, right? Can you guys agree with me? I would say it's on the Bengals. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Bengals here. So give me Jamar Chase. Let's Jamar Chase. Also, I'm not a great speller. So is it 2 A's? How do you spell Jamar Chase? Is it 2 A's? It might be. Jamar. Oh, wow. Yep. It is. No, it's 1 A and 2 R's. But there's like there's this and then an R. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Next wheel spin, we'll take, let's see who we get here. Okay, spin it. The Titans. Okay, so now it actually works. Good, perfect. Okay, so give me, obviously, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. I know how to spell that. I think I'm making the right choice here. Should I do coach? Nah, we're not going to do coach. That's too lame. I don't know if that's too lame or not, but okay. Resume, spin it. Let's see what we get here. Give me something good. Okay. The Oakland Raiders. Yikes. Okay. Darren. Give me Darren Waller. Yeah, we'll take Darren Waller here. He's kind of elite. Okay. Resume. Let's spin it again. Okay. So, we're going to go Bucks because the arrow's pointing towards the Bucks. I know it's lighting up the Titans, but we're going to go Bucks here. So for Bucks, give me, let's see. Let's get another wide receiver. Oh, let's go defense. Oh, we got O-line too. Let's go Bucks for O-line. Wide receivers are easy to come by. Okay. Let's see here. See what we get. I'm going to say it's the Rams. So give me Cooper Kupp. What is going on? I'm not a fan. Cooper Kupp. Or Matt Stafford. Give me Matt. Okay, Matthew Stafford. And then let's spin one more time. So we have 2 more picks. We have the offensive line and then the quarterback. Oh, no. No, not quarterback. A wide receiver. Do we take Robbie Anderson? Offensive line. Oh, boy. Who do we take? They got 3 wide receivers, right? Obviously, they have more than that because of the depth chart. You know what? We're going to take DJ Moore. He's a pretty decent receiver. So now we need... oh, boy. Now we need a stellar defense. Oh, I didn't take Bucks D. Oh. Ooh, they had a stingy defense. They actually had a stingy whatever. It's fine. Anyways. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now we need I think we got the Falcons defense. Goodness. Uh-oh. That's a bummer. That's a little bit of a bummer. I'm not going to lie. Falcons. Yikes. Okay. Well, that concludes our NFL list. You know, honestly, I do think we can make the Super Bowl. I think because, like, obviously teams without all this talent could make the Super Bowl. But the Falcons defense, 28-3. Yikes. So, anyways, boys, I think that's going to wrap up this stream for right now. And then we'll get back to it. I don't know when, but at some point. So, it's been fun tuning in. I hope to see you boys sometime later. We'll be back at the stream sometime next week, probably Friday about the same time as well. So, stay tuned for that. Video being up, posted tomorrow, 11:30, 12 o'clock Central Time. And you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you boys next time.